Did the Palestinian Authority stop paying terrorist families as they promised a few months ago?
Absolutely not. And not only a few months ago, but over and over again. In English, they say one thing. They say to the Americans what the Americans need to hear in order to empower them. They say to the Europeans what the Europeans want to hear in order to keep the flow of funds coming. But in Arabic, what they say is exactly the opposite. We have in public forums, the Prime Minister of the Palestinian Authority, very, very recently, and in recent weeks, months even, in order to sort of create a fig leaf for handing control of Gaza over to the Palestinian Authority after the end of this war, which hasn't ended yet. The Americans said, okay, it's time for you now to actually do what you said you were going to do. And that means stop incitement in your educational systems. That means actually stopping to involve yourselves directly in acts of terrorism. And it also means stopping to pay for terrorism, pay terrorists and their families, either living or dead terrorists. And so the Palestinian Authority said, yes, this time we're really going to do what we promised to do 25 years ago and more. And so they closed down the ministry that was created for prisoner affairs, quote unquote, that was the conduit through which all of these pay for slay payments were made. But they didn't stop the payments. They simply shifted the conduit, and they created a new ministry and tried to present these payments as social welfare payments. But it is very, very clear that they're not social welfare payments, because it has nothing to do with the socioeconomic status of the families that receive these payments. It has to do with the number of years that their family member was sentenced to prison, or the number of Jews that their family member managed to murder in acts of terror. That is the scale upon which these payments are made.